Pre-closing starts off with underwriting and approval. And what we do is we look to the borrower's experience. We look at the budget as being adequate on a price per square foot based on the scope and the specs. Once that budget is established and is submitted up for approval, the loan is approved and committed. Once the loan is committed, prior to closing, we require our construction inspector, whom are very highly skilled and have decades of experience, to meet the borrower, to go through the project, the scope, the specs, and to just make sure that the overall budget is adequate for the work that's being proposed. Usually the inspector will advise to add a contingency, but generally they're focused on line items and they're making sure that the overall project is accounted for and that when the first construction draw is set up, that the borrower is prepared, that there's no lost time and that we're funding with maximum efficiency. Post-closing, once the borrower has the approved budget, the budget gets attached to the closing documents, that budget is followed through with the inspector and the borrower. The first inspection is scheduled directly between the borrower and the inspector. The inspector meets the borrower on site, reviews the work. It needs to be completed work. The borrower takes pictures, sends the inspection report to our office, which is processed by Donna or Pauline. A title is requested to be updated from the attorney, the closing attorney, and then our funds are usually wired within 48 hours of the start of that process to the completion of the process with the wire.